The Homeowners Association at Clearwater Shores had always been a thorn in people's sides, but lately it had grown darker than anyone expected. What began as fines for untrimmed hedges and mailbox paint violations escalated into intimidation. My wife, Alina, who ran a small design studio out of her Lakefront office, became their prime target after she refused to pay a bogus shoreline beautification fee. The HOA president, a smug man who treated his title like royalty, decided to send a message. Instead of another passive-aggressive letter, he hired a group of biker thugs to harass Alina at her office. They rumbled up one Friday afternoon, leather vests glistening with patches, the sound of engines shaking the windows. Their leader strutted in, demanding Alina close her business until she fell in line with community standards. Unfortunately, for them, Alina was no pushover. Years of kickboxing and a stubborn streak meant she wasn't about to let anyone scare her off. When one biker shoved her desk aside, Alina sprang into action. Swift kick to the chest sent him crashing into a display board. Another lunged, only to find himself flipped over her shoulder and sprawled on the floor. The remaining thugs hesitated, suddenly unsure if their payday was worth it. Word spread fast around the lake. People gathered on the boardwalk outside, peeking through windows as the scene unfolded. By the time the bikers scrambled out, helmets crooked and pride bruised, Alina was standing tall, her studio door wide open. The crowd erupted in cheers. Oh, she simply brushed dust off her blazer and went back to her work? But Alina wasn't done. The attack proved the HOA had gone too far, and she was determined to end their reign. Over the weekend, she gathered evidence, the bikers' confessions, HOA's fraudulent fees, and testimonies from other harassed neighbors. By Monday, she stormed into the association's headquarters, a sterile office overlooking the marina. The crowd of residents behind her, she confronted the board. The president blustered, but Alina laid everything on the table: receipts, photos, and even a video clip of her flooring the bikers. Gasps filled the room as neighbors realized the depth of the corruption. One by one, board members resigned. The president tried to escape, but residents blocked the exits. Within an hour, the HOA was dismantled, its office emptied, and its rule broken. That evening, Alina sat by the water, sipping coffee while the lake shimmered in twilight. The community was free, her business thriving, and the old office of the HOA stood abandoned. She hadn't just defended herself, she had liberated the entire neighborhood. And everyone at Clearwater Shores knew it. You didn't mess with Alina,